Powerful kings, divine interventions, and the fall of nations. The Book of Two Kings. Imagine nations built on faith, crumbling under the weight of their own desires. The echoes of their choices resonate even now, thousands of years later. What can we learn from these ancient events to help us navigate 2025 with wisdom and faith? The Book of Two Kings isn't just an ancient history lesson, it's a mirror reflecting our own capacity for both greatness and ruin. Welcome to the Book Digest, where we explore the ancient text for today's world. Stay with us as we explore the timeless lessons of Two Kings, only here on Book Digest. Legacy of Ashes, the Book of Two Kings. It picks up where One King's left off, a continuation of a story already steeped in drama, intrigue, and the consequences of choices made. We find ourselves witnessing the decline of not one, but two kingdoms, Israel and Judah. Over 3 centuries unfold before us, a tapestry woven with the threads of reigns of kings, both righteous and wicked. We see the rise and fall of empires, the unwavering pronouncements of prophets like Elisha, a man who could part waters and call down fire from the heavens. But at its heart, Two Kings is a story of unfaithfulness, of turning away from the one true God to chase after idols of power, wealth, and fleeting pleasure. It's a stark reminder that even the greatest civilizations can crumble when they abandon the very foundation upon which they were built. Yet, even as kingdoms fall and cities burn, a flicker of hope remains. Like a stubborn ember refusing to be extinguished, God's faithfulness shines through. He raises up prophets, He offers second chances, He never fully abandons His people, even in their darkest hour. This is the world of two kings, a world where the sins of the fathers are visited upon the sons, a cycle of destruction fueled by disobedience. But it's also a world of redemption, of turning back to the divine, of finding solace and strength in the face of overwhelming odds. The kings of Israel and Judah faced impossible choices, torn between their desires and their duty, grappling with the consequences of their actions. Echoes of choice. The pages of Two Kings reverberate with themes that are as relevant today as they were millennia ago. Themes of power and its corrupting influence, of the seductive nature of idolatry, and the enduring battle between good and evil that rages within us all. We witness the rise and fall of kings like Hezekiah, a man of deep faith who led his people back to righteousness, only to be succeeded by Manasseh, a ruler so wicked he plunged Judah into an abyss of idolatry. The prophets, those fiery messengers of God, stride through these pages like giants. Elisha, the successor to Elijah, performs miracles that defy explanation, parting the Jordan River, multiplying oil for a destitute widow, even raising a child from the dead. These are not just fantastical tales, they are powerful reminders of God's active presence in the world, even in the darkest of times. But perhaps the most enduring theme of Two Kings is that of judgment and redemption. Time and again we see the consequences of disobedience unfold, kingdoms divided, lives shattered, and hope seemingly extinguished. Yet, even in the midst of judgment, God's mercy shines through. He offers opportunities for repentance, for turning away from wickedness and embracing righteousness. The stories of Two Kings remind us that our choices have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. They challenge us to examine our own lives. What idols do we worship? What compromises are we willing to make? The central question that echoes through these ancient texts is this: will we choose the path of obedience and life, or will we succumb to the allure of sin and death? The God who interacted with the kings and prophets of old is the same God who walks with us today. Navigating 2025 by the light of ancient stars. The year is 2025, a world of technological marvels and unprecedented challenges. A world grappling with uncertainty, division, and a yearning for meaning. What wisdom can we glean from the ancient texts of Two Kings to guide us through these turbulent times? First, let us consider the dangers of idolatry. In ancient Israel and Judah, idolatry wasn't just about bowing down to statues, it was about placing anything, wealth, power, pleasure, above God. And in our modern world, are we so different? Have we not created our own idols, our obsessions with technology, our relentless pursuit of wealth and status? Two Kings reminds us that true fulfillment isn't found in chasing after fleeting pleasures or material possessions, but in aligning our hearts with the divine. Second, Two Kings highlights the importance of leadership. We've seen the devastating consequences of corrupt and self-serving leaders, individuals who abused their power and led their people astray. But we've also witnessed the transformative impact of righteous leaders, men like Hezekiah and Josiah, who governed with wisdom, integrity, and a deep reverence for God. As we navigate the complexities of 2025, let us be mindful of the leaders we choose, both in our personal lives and on the world stage. Let us support those who demonstrate integrity, compassion, and a commitment to justice. A legacy written in the stars. The Book of 2 Kings, with its tales of kings and prophets, of triumphs and tragedies, stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith and the consequences of disobedience. It's a mirror reflecting our own capacity for both greatness and ruin, a reminder that the choices we make today echo through eternity. As we stand on the precipice of 2025, a year brimming with both promise and uncertainty, let us carry the lessons of 2 Kings in our hearts. Let us remember the dangers of idolatry, the importance of righteous leadership, and the unwavering hope found in God's redeeming love. The stories of 2 Kings are not just ancient history, they are living narratives, filled with timeless truths that can illuminate our present and shape our future. They challenge us to examine our own lives, to confront our own idols, and to choose the path of righteousness, even when it's difficult, even when it seems impossible. The world is watching, waiting to see what legacy we will leave behind. Will we repeat the mistakes of the past, or will we learn from them and forge a new path, one marked by wisdom, courage, and an unwavering commitment to justice and righteousness? Let us be the generation that breaks the cycle of sin and destruction, the generation that chooses faith over fear, hope over despair, and love over hate. Let our lives be a testament to the enduring power of God's grace, a beacon of light shining in a world desperately in need of hope. The future is not yet written. It's a canvas upon which we have the power to paint a masterpiece of redemption. A time for hope. We've journeyed through the pages of 2 Kings, witnessing the rise and fall of kingdoms, the consequences of choices made, and the enduring power of faith. We've seen how the echoes of the past reverberate in the present, shaping the world we live in today. But 2 Kings is not just a story of destruction, it's a story of hope, of redemption, of the unwavering faithfulness of a God who never abandons his people. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, even when all seems lost, there's always a way back to the light. As we step out of this ancient narrative and back into our own time, let us carry the lessons we've learned with us. Let us choose wisely, lead with integrity, and never lose sight of the hope that burns eternally within the human spirit.